Convertible and callable bonds are both a special type of bond security. They both allow for the bonds to be terminated before they reach their stated date of maturity. Because of this, both of these bonds have a variable lifespan, but that lifespan is still less than or equal to the stated maturity date of the bond. A callable bond is a bond that, upon issuance, may be terminated at any time by the issuer before that stated maturity date. If that does take place, the issuer must pay the issuee or bondholder a value exceeding the par value as a penalty for early termination. Convertible bonds, on the other hand, may be terminated early at any time by the issuee in return for stocks. For example, if a bond has a face value of $1,000, the issuee or bondholder may receive 10 stocks in return. This type of bond is advantageous if the stock value exceeds the value of the bond. Say the stock reaches a price of $115 a share in the example we just used. The issuee may terminate the bond and receive 10 shares, each valued at $115, which would amount to a total value of $1,150. And this value would exceed the face value of the bond by $150. The similarities between callable and convertible bonds is that both cases give the bondholder an excellent chance to make more money than they would had the bond reach maturity. The difference between the two is who has the legal right to terminate the bond. For a callable bond, the legal right would fall with the issuer, and for a convertible bond, the legal right would fall with the bondholder. Another difference would be the potential profit on these types of bonds. The potential profit on a callable bond is limited because the issuer, prior to issuing the bond, sets a definite price to be paid out in the case that the bond is terminated early before the stated date of maturity. For convertible bonds, the profit potential is reasonably unlimited. The issuer must exchange the bond for shares upon the bondholder's request. That is regardless of whether the stock price has since doubled, tripled, went up 100x. So, as you can see, these are the similarities and differences between both callable and convertible bonds.